Hi guys, welcome back. This is JJ. So as you can see, I have completed the internal skeleton of Nemo. What do you guys think? It looks quite detailed to me. So my original plan was to construct the body structure framework just by using the primary color parts. But then I realized you do need certain colored parts in order to form Nemo properly. So as you can see, on the feet I've used two darker blue parts, otherwise Nemo is unlikely to stand properly. And same as the two hands, I have to use the two green parts for the backing of the hand, because the hand has a ball joint and you need the backing of the hand as well as the hand to clamp together with the ball joint in the middle, otherwise it will fall off quite easily. Same as the shoulder area, you definitely need those green parts in order to connect the arm to the chest area. You don't really need to install these two side covers, but I thought I might as well include them. And then the head unit is split into two parts, the front and the rear clamped together. The only gray parts that you have is the eye area, and just on its own, there's no connection to the neck area, so you do need the kind of head unit in order to form the head for Nemo. And that's all the color-coded parts that I have used. You can see there are quite a lot of cut marks throughout. There's a couple by the head. There's one on top of the head. There's one on the tip of the shoulder. There's two on the hands. And then on the kneecap. On the foot. Somewhere here, there's one as well. But once you put the body armor on, you won't see them. And then you have the marks on the body armor to worry about. So as I mentioned in my unboxing video, Nemo is actually a master grade 1:100 scaled model. So he is slightly taller than any 1:144 scale. So just to give you guys an idea, I will compare Nemo to the new Gundam that I have installed recently. So straight away, side by side comparison, you can see Nemo is quite a bit taller than the new Gundam. It's taller and wider. So that's 1:100 scale. And new Gundam is 1:144 scale. You do have some of the 1:144 scale high grade models that is almost as tall as the 1:100 scaled model. But in this comparison, you can clearly see the 1:144 scale is quite a bit shorter than the 1:100 scale. So let me remove new Gundam. And we will take a look at Nemo with all the moving parts, because I think with the skeleton body, I will be able to show you guys all the moving parts better, comparing to trying to show you the same thing with the body armor on. So let's take a look from the top. So as I mentioned, I was trying to avoid using any color parts, but I would still like to show you the raw skeleton body. The two arms, you can see right there, this is only slotted in, so it is not fastened properly. You do need the kind of square shape armor to slot from top, and you insert it in to clamp the two parts together, otherwise this will come off really easily, and I'll show you exactly what I mean. See, this is just slotted in. So let me just remove the left and right arm. So hopefully nothing else will fall out. So looking at the head unit, what I'm planning to do is to color the eye area with chrome silver, so it will reflect more light back out to the translucent orange shield. The head itself has two moving parts, so mainly there is a ball joint for the head and then another joint for the neck. So the head, you can tilt it down, look up, not by much. You can turn left and right, you can lean to one side or the other, and then the neck movement is mainly just rocking forward and backwards. The shoulder, it has two joints, so you can lift the arm by doing that. The joint is really tight, and also you can move the arm forward and backwards, and you can lift the shoulder armor up, and this also lift up a bit as well. And then you have another joint for the arm itself, so you can lift this on its own, or you could use the shoulder joint to lift as well. Pretty much the same thing, but it just gives you additional movement. And then the arm has another joint right there, so you can swing the arm like that. I'll show you. And then let me take this out again. And then the arm itself, the elbow has double joint, so normally when it's straight it's like this, and then when you bend it, that's the first bend, and then the second bend. Very nice. And then the hand has a ball joint which is there, so you can turn like that, and you can do that or that. Also you rock forward and backwards. And this joint here is very unique to Elmo. So you could flip the hand without moving the ball joint like that, and you can swing it the other way as well, which is weird. I don't know why you would need that, but it is a unique feature on Nemo. And then on the hand, you can see the thumb has a ball joint, the index finger has a ball joint, and then the bottom three, they are on ball joint as well, but the three move together. Now let's go back to the other side of the shoulder, which is exactly the same like the other side. So you can lift this up. The arm itself, you can raise it like that. You can pull the shoulder forward, backward. And then you have got a joint for the right arm as well. Now looking at the chest area, there's actually two moving parts, and they are for showing off the cockpit. So you will have the pilot sitting in there. You can see the chair inside. So you could open this panel, and also this one would have a front armor that you could lift up like so. So it's just open up. Pretty cool. The backpack is fixed. It does have two ball joints for the thrusters. So I think you will be able to position the thrusters independently. Those two pistons, they are fake. They just molded to the chest area. But on the waist area, there's actually two ball joints. So if you look at anything above that thin plate, there is a ball joint, so you could tilt the upper body. It goes left and right as well. And then if you look from the bottom of the thin plate, that also moves as well, but just not a lot. Just a bit of movement there. And then you could twist the torso. Coming down here to the front skirt, you can see each side of the front skirt has a ball joint, so you will be able to move them independently. Same as the side skirt, so you can lift them and turn them forward, backward. The rear skirt is fixed, but you do have the moving parts here to unclip the saber. Quite a lot of moving parts here. So for the hips, you can see each of the legs are connected through a ball joint, so there's tons of movement there. And also where the leg is connected to the hips, you could actually move the connectors forward and backward as well. So you can just push this forward like that. So that would increase the mobility of the legs, depends on how you're going to post Nemo. So now I'll move it back. And then the ball joint is just standard ball joint. And then on the upper leg area, you can see there are twin piston on each side. So these are working piston. So let me demonstrate. So you first bend the kneecap, and then you could bend that as well. So it's a double joint. See the piston now has been pulled out, and then they retract. And it is the same on this side. It's quite tight because it's new. Pretty neat, isn't it? So, looking further down, you will have another twin piston. So again, these are working pistons. and there's a joint here as well. Which is really cool. And then you have a ball joint for the foot of the other ankle. And there's also another hinge to move the front part of the foot. And it is the same on this side. So on the back armor for the leg, you can see there is a joint here as well, so you will be able to lift the cover open to unveil the details on the back of the leg. It's really cool. I really like that. It just reminds me of the Gundam Barbatos. On that model, you also have a lot of working pistons throughout the skeleton body. Let me try and show you the double bent kneecap. There's another moving parts here as well. Oh, fold that one down. And might be easier to turn it this way. There you go. I think that's all the moving parts that you have. I mean, right here, this part move as well. So I'm sure it will offer you some sort of movement for the ankle or the armor around the ankle area. But all in all, I'm quite happy with Nemo, with all the moving parts, and I do like the skeleton body a lot. I just wish that I could airbrush the body structure in a metallic gunmetal color, I guess, and then it will look quite nice. But then I might not be able to play around with Nemo too much because the paint is bound to get scratched up really easily. But it is a very good model. Let me try and fix the arm back on. It's quite a nice build to construct Nemo. It is fairly straightforward to follow the instruction. It's coming off again. It is not a loose part, it's just that I haven't fitted the armor to clamp around the upper arm. That's why it seems a bit flimsy. But when you follow the instruction properly, the arm is not going to fall off easily. So that's what I wanted to show you guys with Nemo's body structure or the frame. I hope you guys like it, and I will continue to install the remaining parts to the body, and I will apply a layer of matte clear on mainly the green, red, yellow and blue parts, so that the finishing doesn't look too reflective like how they look right now. So let me get on with that, and once I have the Nemo done completely, I will show you guys in my next video. So for now, I hope you guys enjoyed the quick update video of Nemo. If you like it, please click the like button. Feel free to comment and ask any question in the comment box. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so, and you will be alert when I have my next video uploaded. So I'm going to crack on with Nemo for now, and I will see you guys in my next video. Take care, guys. Bye bye.